It ain't your father's college basketball no more. Those times are done when you could get used to a really great player playing at the collegiate level for a couple of years, even 4 years. Those days are just flat out gone. It's the one and done era, and it's harder. As you get into conference play and you're gearing up towards the conference tournament and the big dance, you're just figuring out who some of the game's best players are. I'm sure you've heard the names Lonzo Ball and obviously Tatum and Giles for Duke. There's some great freshmen out there. Jackson for Kansas, a lot of great freshmen. But one you may not know because he plays for the NC State Wolfpack is Dennis Smith Jr., and he is awesome. All you have to do is watch the performance he put forth at Cameron Indoor tonight. Look at that finish. The up and under from the 6'3 guard who could play above the rim, who could dish. He's averaging 7 assists on the year to go along with his 19 points and 4.5 rebounds. And he could also step behind the arc and hit the 3 ball. He did that 4 of 6 times tonight and was so important in the NC State's first win at Cameron Indoor in 22 years, since 1995. Ironically, a game that Coach K didn't coach that day either, just like tonight. But that won't take anything away from the Wolfpack's big win, fueled by Dennis Smith Jr.'s play. As you look at a lot of mock drafts, he's top 5, top 3. And even though the NC State Wolfpack are less than 500 within conference in the ACC, I hope they can make a big run or maybe make a great conference tournament run to get into the big dance, because this kid, it goes beyond the 19 points a game and the other stats I threw out at you, the 32 points he had tonight on the road at Duke. He's got the it factor. When you watch him play, he passes the eye test. He kind of knows exactly when to take over a game, and for a freshman, that is very, very impressive, and I think that's what's got the attention of a lot of scouts and NBA GMs. They want that type of talent on their team. Sort of reminds me of that killer instinct that we're seeing from the Boston Celtics' Isaiah Thomas right now. Undersized, but can go among the trees and finish in the paint, or step back and hit a 3 in your face. Dennis Smith Jr., you may not know the name now, but I'm sure you've heard it all day, and it's been all over your Twitter and Facebook timeline because of their big win at Duke, and you're just going to hear it more and more and more. Get used to it. Learn that name, Dennis Smith Jr., because it's going to be one of the first ones called in next year's NBA draft.